What is up, y'all? And I have taken out the corner pieces because I'm getting ready to put electrical in here. I think we're gonna run our adapter through here for the 30 amp right here, and then I'm gonna put my fuse panel right here. I think that'll be a okay jump over. I don't really want to put it here because the toilet and stuff's gonna start right here. So I want all my electrical back here and enough room for the batteries later. Okay, we got all the wiring in for the lights. Back here we're gonna have a row right here that's all connected. We're gonna have two lights there, 2 lights here, recessed. More recessed lighting in the bathroom, 1 in the bathroom and 1 in the shower. And we're also gonna run 1 for a fan, but exhaust fan, but we're not gonna do that yet. And then we have the 1 light above the door right here. So that one's ran down that way. We have everything ran to the DC fuse box. Everything's from Amazon, by the way. And then I got the AC box mounted. I still have to put the adapter, the 30 amp adapter through the wall. So the 30 amp connector, I'm gonna drill that either here in a little bit or tomorrow. I'm trying to get the ceiling up in this thing. So now that I got all the lights ran for the recessed lighting, we're ready to start putting the ceiling up. You can see how this all came together quite nicely. Ran everything to this side for the bathroom and the 2 row lights, the 2 rows of lights, and then I ran the other one on the other side. So then I kind of bundled these together just to make them a little more stable, I guess, less of a mess. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. I was going to use zip ties, but this looks a little cleaner, I think. And then everything's just kind of hanging here. So one thing I did that I would recommend is to label them as you go. So this one says shower, so that's the one above the shower. This one says row 2 of lights, so that's the back row of lights. This one's the bathroom. So that one is the light over the toilet. And the light in the bathroom. Then that one goes to the other side. So I'll put a label on that one saying that's the light near the door. Alright, so next thing is to get the ceiling up. I'm going to put it lengthways, and I want it to meet right in the middle. So I'm gonna want it to meet right in the middle of the trailer, pieces here and pieces here. So it's gonna make for some long cuts, but I think I can pull it off. It's already really late, and the neighbors already love me for all the noise. So we're gonna save the sawing until in the morning. Right now, what we're gonna do tonight, instead of doing the ceiling, is to put the 30 amp service right here. I was gonna put it where the sticker was, but that would leave it like really low on the wall, maybe here. So I think above the sticker is right in here somewhere, so I think that'll be better. This is gonna be interesting because it's only 1 inch deep, but I got a Harbor Freight kit for the hole saw, and I got one on the drill that fits this just perfect. So it fits the back of that exactly, so that should be what we need. And I'm pretty excited, so I guess let's go drill a hole in the side of the trailer. Alright, well, it's coming along quite nicely. I got a clean cut on the outside, clean cut on the insulation, and I'm working on the wood now. Alright guys, we're all the way through. The hole actually came out pretty good for a Harbor Freight little $16 set. Let's get this 30 amp service plug put in. We're gonna have power. Very good. Alright, so I'm using 10-2 with the ground. From the plug to the breaker box, and then from the breaker box out we'll use 12-2, but I'm using 10-2 there. So let's get that cord and get this hooked up. It looks perfect. It looks like it was meant to be there, and we now have 30 amp service. Alright, so back inside you can see the great connection. I used the wood screws, that way we just secure it a little better. Hole was perfect size, and now we just need to take this over to the box. We're gonna wire some AC power in here. Got it ran with some 10-3, some 10-2 with a ground. So 10-3, if you go to Home Depot, they don't know what 10-2 with a ground is. So just get 10-3, and obviously I got this just because it's a little better with vibrations and stuff than the hard house stuff. This is stranded wire, so we're gonna back feed into the panel on the 30 amp breaker to make a main. So that'll feed the panel from the source, and then we're gonna run a 20 for the AC, refrigerator, and then a 15 over here for some outlets. So that's where we're gonna start, and let's see if we can get it going here. I'll get back to you after we get this main breaker hooked up. All right, we got the power to the box, and this is the way you do it through a main relay. Main black wire comes into the breaker, and then that'll power up this board. You run the jumper like you would anyway to get the single phase out of both blocks. Ground to the ground bus and white to the neutral bus. So now it is time to put a plug here. Well, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing. So we got the receptacle in nice and tight. I got the wire strip ready for that. They actually go up to there. I'm gonna get a little wire holder thing here and secure that right there so it doesn't vibrate. Got this mounted in, and we're gonna run the wires up into the breaker box. Oh yeah, we got power in the trailer, and my thumb was in the way. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna do this again. Oh yeah, we got power in the trailer. I'm gonna do the ceiling, and just made the first cut on the first board on the ceiling. So I'm gonna mark where the first lights go, and then we're gonna get this piece up. Bam!
Bam! Peanut butter and jam! What the f are you doing, Phil?
Look at that ceiling. We got the ceiling going in. There's a couple more screws I need to put in after I get the other two pieces in. I'm cutting those right now, and then we'll get the lights in. All the light holes they all lined up, so everything came out pretty good. Let's get these other two pieces cut and get the rest of this ceiling in. Look at that ceiling. It looks absolutely sick. It looks so good. Look at this. Super excited, super excited. So, hell yeah, I'm gonna get some lights wired up here, see if we can get some lights working. Alright guys, we're getting back to the lights in the ceiling. These are all DC. So the lights that I have, just the round, slim LEDs. Be careful when you order these. They're 4 inches, and they're 4 3/4 inches diameter. But the hole that they want is 4.13. So it's not 4 1/4, it's not 4, it's 4.13. So I had to do some filing. I did a 4-inch hole saw and then did some filing. And they're 3/4 of an inch depth, so this is an inch thick insulation, so we gotta kind of give ourselves some room here. Now what I did was I made a cut with my knife all the way around, and then I made some cuts here. I set the depth on my knife so it doesn't go too deep. Super easy. Bring it up, set the depth so it cannot go into your ceiling or into the roof, because you don't want to cut the roof. So I made a cut around, I made a couple cuts this way and a couple cuts this way. And then you can take any kind of screwdriver or anything. I got this tool, I think it's for windshields, but I'm not sure. Anyway, this fit right in here, and I just popped it sideways, and this insulation just kind of popped out. Guys, we got the first light in. You ready? Yeah! We have DC light. Alright, only 5 more to go. I'm just testing these with a little motorcycle battery. It's nothing, but it works. It's 12 volt, so after I get them all in, we're gonna wire them to the box. So that'll be fun. Before I put these last two up, I just wanted to show you how I'm doing the tandem lights. This row and this row are both together. So you hit one switch and both of these come up. So I only ran one wire, as you can see right here. It goes over, ties into this one, jumps over, ties into that one. And then they just clip up in there. Yeah! Got the lights in! Looks so good. The two up there in that left corner up there will be in the bathroom. These are on a switch, these are on a switch, and then that one is by itself, by the door here. So when you come in and hit the first switch, that's kind of your light It's kind of your go-to light. So the switches should be here tomorrow. Build a little cabinet, put the switches in, kind of build out the wall for the bathroom a little bit so I can mount the switches in there as well. So probably tomorrow, what we're gonna get the trim this out, and then put the vent back on, the vent trim back on, and then we'll get some 2x2s from the store and start framing out some walls. Maybe some 2x3s. Haven't decided yet. So, all right, see you then.